seems. Let me just adjust my volume a bit. Uh, there we go. Now, now we're good. Now we're picking up good audio. All right, let's get this ROM started. Might run a bit slow. This is my first time running the DS emulator with VTube Studio, but I'm all for it. This is our first episode for a randomized hardcore Nuzlocke. A brief description of it, or an exact description of the hardcore rules, will be listed in the description, as well as a link to my Twitter and Twitch, since I'm going to be going live on there not too long after this recording. So I'm pretty excited to do this. I haven't done one in a while, but I will mention the hardcore randomizer rules, or the Nuzlocke rules, as I'm going through. Oh, of course, you have your basic Nuzlocke rules. You can only catch the first Pokemon you find. Every Pokemon are nicknamed, and if a Pokemon faints, it is no longer allowed to be used. Now, there are two other rules that are in play. Those two rules being no healing items in battle, and the gym leader's level cap can't be over leveled. I have played a randomizer like this before with the level caps boosted as well, and was able to successfully complete it. Okay, just for right now, we're not gonna do too much. Well, I am still gonna get a good amount done. But we are using rare candies. Sure, it's not the best, but if I'm not gonna spend multiple hours just to grind everything. Which is why rare candies will be used to quicken the grinding process. And just to make sure, I am going to head into here, get these all ready, and then I'll activate them. Actually, I'm gonna disable the items one, since that seems to pretty much bug out my game if I don't have any Pokemon. So I'll have it activated just so that I can have all the evolution items and give all my other Pokemon held items if need be, which would usually apply towards the later half of the game. Usually without so much going on at once, it usually runs much smoother than this, but I think it's mainly because of VTube Studio having an influence on it. It should be fine, though. We should be fine. Because all my Desmume settings are okay. And we're not playing it with any sound either. I like to be able to have it silent. Oh yeah, and I made it possible, but not too impossible for me. Because in the randomizer settings, I made it so that only just the trainer Pokemon and stuff are random. I didn't make it so that abilities and moves are. I tried that before and did manage to get by it once and tried those same settings again and just didn't want to go through the, well, hard times of more random shenanigans. Now, as far as nicknames go, I don't really know what to give for nicknames, so I'll just name them after random stuff. Oh yeah, and one other thing I should change. Options, battle style, set. With fast text speed. Because a lot of Nuzlockers, they have it on set mode. Well, I could have it on switch mode and just keep the Pokemon in. It would just be easier if I have it on set mode. And I've played with set mode before. As far as the model, we don't have it moving up and down as we talk. It's, well, as I talk, but I still gotta, well, I'll figure things out eventually. Or just chill casual vibes while playing through this. Aspertia's famous spot. Yeah, my Pokemon. Don't need to tell me twice. Alright, Bianca. Well, time to give me the starter Pokemon. And my dog's barking in the back. Don't mind that. So, let's see what our starters are. Now, you do see sprites on the screen, yeah? Well, those sprites are going to be a different Pokemon than what's shown. Totodile. Don't tell me I chose the other option by accident. I think I did. 3 random out of 3 random Pokemon that may go into 3 stage. Unless I just got unlucky RNG. This is more than likely random 3 starters. Just random Pokemon that have 3 stage evolutions. Now, the run will not count. Well, actually, if the Totodile does faint after the rival fight, it won't count until we get Pokeballs. So, Totodile. I'll call you Zach. Yes. I made sure to also change. I had to make a few newer ones because I forgot to select one setting. But I set it to where Pokemon that do require trades will evolve by normal methods. So now we can have these items. So, and that's it. I'm pretty much all set for the rest of the game, unless the run's dead. Hello? I'm pressing the button. There we go. Bag. Okay. It didn't register. I think I did press it. I know for certain I pressed the input. May have to do it like that. There we go. Trust me, having all these items will also be really nice. Especially because I also get the Pokeballs as well. Now, if I remember, Hugh's level cap this early. I think it's at 8. Now, while it did technically give me Pokeballs, it did not give them. I did not get them in the game just yet. So once Bianca does give us our Pokeballs in game, we will count any Pokemon that faints from that way. And by having at least some of the good Pokeballs, that means I can catch harder to catch Pokemon easily, like fully evolved or even legendaries. Well, it is a total dial. We're not gonna do much if he has like a legendary or something. Alright. Not sure why it's being painfully slow right now. But it's gonna progress. Hey, you wanting to become stronger? That's nice. Come on. I'm not sure why it's stuck on this frame. Yeah, we're stuck on a frame. There we go. I'm not sure if that how that worked. Okay. Yeah, he's here. And he's gonna find a way. This one's smoother. We'd have gotten out by then. Let me see this. There's something up with my layout. Let me see. the emulation is not even paused either.